Just got back from taking the car to the shop because the light was on and my mom had me doing that. Um, let's see. The Went to the pool this morning, and while I was there, there's the guy I've been talking to a while. Just at the pool in the mornings because that's when he's there and in the hot tub. And today we were talking about uh, kind of just like race. Um, and she has some misconceptions by judging people based on their appearances and jumping to conclusions. And kind of not explicitly, but somewhat the ignorance that exists in the world, like Sikhs being like people today who are typically wearing turbans are Sikhs who are Indian and not Middle Easterners who are Muslim. So, but yeah, and then he was kind of. It almost felt like a confessional at points. He was apologizing for something he'd done in the past with a other group of other people, and he's realizing that like if he did this when he was 15 in the 70s, and if he were 15 today, he wouldn't have done it. So I'm not sure if that was just like a confessional or more of him just like kind of apologizing to himself, and also like it was there with me. Because he was also talking about like the separation that he didn't notice when he was younger, but looking back, he saw it was there with barbecues that happened at his house. Because I guess his dad, who when he first came, his dad came to America from a foreign country and lived in Harlem, I guess, white, and would have barbecues, and some barbecues would be blacks and Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, people of Latin, Hispanic descent, and then other barbecues would be other white people who they didn't really get along with. So, but it was interesting. It was a nice conversation to have. And now I gotta call my dad, video chat. He called me when I was at the shop, but wind and noise and bad connection. So it is the 3rd, Sarah's birthday, and I am here picking her up from school so that she doesn't have to take the bus, and then we're gonna go and do some stuff right afterwards. And it's also my mom is throwing her a surprise party today. So we gotta navigate that as well. And I'll be sitting here for 16 minutes until she gets out, which is great. Yeah, right now I'm just waiting for her. Just waiting. It's about midnight. Sarah's surprise party went pretty well. She was really surprised. Everyone was here. And then I ended up leaving a bit early. No ultimate frisbee, but ended up going to see Thor with those people. Those from Frisbee. The people from Frisbee. Those people. It was a good movie. I'm not paying attention. And got squibbles right there. But yeah, she got I don't know. Probably went well though. Spent the day doing some ancestry stuff with Dad, who's still in town. Just finished feast, and now Elsie and I, you who can't see, are showing up late to Contra because it's the first Saturday, and it's been a while. And she just did a heel click. But there's no point in even trying to turn the camera because you can barely see me, and I'm a foot away. But oh, time to go. Just got back from a yoga class with my mom that she's been going to. She was going to take me last week and then that didn't happen, but so we went today. Not bad. Yoga, nothing against it, but not really my thing. The instructor though was pretty cool. She talked a lot more about yoga concepts than I guess some others do. Granted, this is my first formal class, but from what I've heard or seen, granted, it might just be stereotypes. Other yoga classes are just more about like the fitness aspect of it, whereas this one it still had it, talked about it a bit, but it had a bit more focus on the spiritual teachings as well, which was nice. Let's see. There's the interfaith devotional tonight. I just got back from that. Pretty good. Tension got kind of tense at points, it felt like, but as a whole, really well. Went over really well. Everyone seemed to leave in a good mood, I think. And I believe that there's a plan to do more. After most people left, some of us who are a bit closer to the hosts, the people who live there and spend a lot of time there, were still behind, and we ended up playing a card game. So that was cool. Ended up staying out a bit late last night, talking with Frank, and then tonight, in about an hour, I have a call with my other mom, Tahare. This thing would be happening about right now, but dumb daylight savings time that everyone else participates in because Arizona knows better. So that's not happening just yet. It's going to be a bit. Yeah, let me step over here. So I have about 15 minutes till that happens. So I actually got to take a shower first, but I'll get to go to the gym or the pool. So, just got off the phone. It was an hour and 5 minutes. Most of that was just random talk. That wasn't wholly relevant. Looks like it might be a bit more than just that. I think it's going to be just a 6-month volunteer position because the only 2 intern positions right now are program coordinator and like program assistant or something, that intern position, and then a bookstore intern. And I might end up doing the bookstore one, but there'd be a whole bunch of other hoops to jump through with that, especially if I wait for that one. It's going to prolong till I go. So I'm going to stay here. So I'm going to go and just initially as the guy doing radio as a service position, and then possibly do the bookstore cafe deal as an intern for a bit. That way I also get some money in my pocket because I need that. So Wells Fargo can stop messaging me, emailing me. Yes, the call was good though. And I think I might be able to come back for Grand Canyon, which is awesome. And I'll be recording for it too. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm just saying what else. Now I just got to figure out what else to do with this radio station and recording studio that we'll have. And figuring all that out. So this will be fun and a challenge and new and interesting, and we'll see what happens. Really should be going to bed right now, but I might not tonight. I might do that tomorrow. I'll probably do it tonight. Am I kidding? Because I'm stupid like that. Sarah's got an early morning tomorrow, but that's not really relevant. I want to give credit to my mom though, because she was willing to let me do something tonight that she's definitely not comfortable with. Didn't end up happening, but she was willing to take that risk and just take that step, which is really kind of admirable and some growth.